right. He looks like a duck, almost like there. All right. So we're putting some more stuffing in here. All right, so I think I got enough stuffing in there, and I can still put a little bit more in there if I need to. But we want to make sure that his head gets... So it looks really nice. All right. All right, but we are going to still continue to decrease. We are almost done with this head. We only have 3 more rounds. So we are going to go from 24 to 18. And so after every 2 stitches, we're going to decrease. So let's put the first stitch in. So here we go. There we go. There's 2. And now we're going to decrease. 1, 2, and we're going to decrease. 1, 2, and we're going to decrease. 1, 2, and decrease. 1, 2, doing a decrease, and 1, 2, another decrease. All right, so now we're down to 18 stitches. Maybe put a little bit more stuffing in there. So you just stuff it as you go, as you can see, as it needs it. You want to stuff it, but you don't want to overstuff it. All right, so now we're going to go down to 12. So we are going to go, we're going to decrease after every other one. So we put in the first one, which is 1, and then we're going to decrease the next 2. Whoops. I'm going to decrease this way. All right, so there's 1. So we're decreasing every other one. There's another one. This will get us down to 12. Another one. And we are down to 12 stitches. Only one more round to go. All right. We are going to go down to 6, which means you are going to decrease every stitch. So we'll start decreasing the first 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have just finished our head. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 1, and you want to cut this long because you want it for sewing. when we sew it together. We're going to use that to sew it together. And there he is. There's your head. The head is all done. All right. So our next thing that we're going to do is we are going to do the arms. You are going to need 2 arms. Poor thing. He's got to have at least 2. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a magic circle. And we're going to chain 1 here. And we're going to put 6 single crochets in this magic circle. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to cinch the circle up. All right. So now we are going to we're going to increase. So we're going to increase from 6 to 9. So let's put this in. So we have 1, and now we're going to increase in the next one. That's 3. Now we just put 1 in the next one. That's 4. 2 in the next one. That's 6. 1 in the next one. That's 7. And 2 in the last one, which will be 9. And you want to make sure that you put your finger inside there. Pull that so that is shut. All right. Now if you put your finger inside there, we have 9 stitches, and for the next 17, from 3 to 17 rounds, you are just going to put 1 stitch in each one of those 9 stitches. All right, so So 1 stitch in each one of the 9 stitches. So that was 3. So now we have 3 rounds on there. I want to put a few more. All right. The yarn is not going to cooperate with me today, I guess. All right, so we're going to put another one. I just like to put my finger inside there when you're doing small things like this, because it's so much easier to go around it like this. All right. So what you'll do, see, is you count this 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, we have 4 rounds there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 rounds. You'll just keep going around until you have 8 or 17 rounds. And then once you get to 17 rounds, you will slip stitch in the next stitch, fasten off, and stuff it. You'll stuff it as you go. So here's what it looks like after it's been stuffed. This is the arm. And then make sure that you leave a long string for sewing. So you'll need to make 2 of these. Okay. All right. I think that you can handle that. Go around, just keep going around those 9 stitches until you get to round 17. All right, so now we are going to make fingers. No. All right. All right, so to make the fingers, he needs 3 fingers on each arm. So you're going to need a total of 6, and I didn't do that right. So here we're going to go. So we're going to do the fingers. You're going to make a circle, the magic circle, chain 1, and then you are going to put 6 single crochets in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, cinch up the circle. And okay, so now we are going to, we're going to stick with 6. We are not going to increase or anything. We're just going to stick with 6 stitches. And we're going to continue around for 4 rounds of this. Just the 6. So there is 2 rounds. All right, there is 3. So we want 1 more. And then, so there's 4. Now we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 1, cut a long piece for sewing. So when we sew the Charizard together. Okay? I want to make sure that I pull that there really tight. Okay. And then you put a little bit, just a wee little bit of stuffing in there. Now this end can go in there too. It can help with the stuffing. And there you go. You have your finger. Now you need to make 5 more of these because we need 6. So make 6 fingers. I want to thank you for doing this second tutorial with me on the Charizard. We will be, next Monday, we will be continuing the Charizard. And we need to make his stripe on his belly and his tail. So that's what we'll be doing next Monday. So thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye now.